A journey to being an artist really started with my mother. She was a painter. It was a big lesson for me because she had this little closet. She could fit an easel in there. There was an incandescent light bulb. She would go in there and close the door. There would be no windows, no light, just the light bulb. And she would say, "Don't bother me unless one of you is bleeding." As I grew older and I thought, well, I really can't paint because I don't have a studio, or I can't paint because I don't have a teacher, or I can't. And then I would think of my mom and I thought, if she could paint in a closet, I can paint anywhere. I studied journalism and literature, and so I always thought that I would be going into journalism. Graphic design, I did that for 23 years, 24 years, until I gave my notice to my husband, who didn't accept it right away. It took him 2 years to accept my notice. I started painting. I am a bookmaker, so I started making books. Now I feel like all these different parts of myself, the bookmaking, the journalism, the writing, and the painting have come together. People feel that adults outgrow illustrated books, but illustrations are another way in. And even though the words are lyrical, the illustrations, I feel, really take it to another level. My book, The Other Side, the Otro Lado, is a true story. It's about an event that happened to me. I'm driving about midnight. It's in the high desert of Arizona. I'm heading back home to Nogales after having dinner with friends. I pass somebody rolling a tire in the middle of nowhere, and it's very cold, and they're only wearing a t-shirt. My initial thought is, that could be me, because I really thought it was a woman. I turned around to get a better look, and then I saw that indeed it wasn't a woman, it was a man. Still me, but different gender. And I didn't know what I was going to do. So to give myself time to think, I went and looked for the car, found the car. I had to go back many miles. So I realized this person had been walking for a really long time. I decided as I drove by him for the third time that I was going to stop. And I rolled my window down just a few inches and asked him in Spanish, "What's the problem?" I just wanted to give him a chance to talk to me. I told him I was afraid he was going to hurt me. He assured me he wasn't, and so I picked him up. He said, "I'll hold the tire in my lap," and I said, "Well, let's put it in the back." This story is about our journey. It turns out he was equally as afraid of me as I was afraid of him, because I had passed him 3 times and he didn't know who it was, and he thought somebody was going to hurt him. The journey is really about moving beyond fear of the other, opening up trust. I wanted to tell the story, Spanish from his perspective and English from my perspective. Primarily, I hope when somebody picks up this book to maybe see the world a little differently, or if it is how they see the world, to be inspired when they're in the same situation. Take a leap of faith, moving beyond the fear of the other. Luis Alberto Urrea says, there is no them, there's only us. I just really felt like I needed to tell this story and put it out there, that this is about us. Very wide and complicated us, but about us.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thanks so much for watching this story from our show. And for more local stories from Arizona Illustrated, just click right here.